Surfside Inn Suites is the cheapest way into Universal Orlando's on-site perks, situated between the main Universal complex and the brand new Epic Universe. Its location on International Drive puts the restaurants and shops within easy reach, but also means it's not quite the same bubble as the other options. And while it brings savings, there are a few trade-offs you'll want to be aware of before booking. Hi, I'm the Frugal Brit, and in this video I'll be showing you around Surfside Inn Suites, weighing up the pros and cons, and helping you decide if it's the right Universal Orlando base for your trip. Without further ado, let's dive in. Unlike most Universal resorts, Surfside Inn Suites is located away from the parks on the other side of the I-4 and International Drive. It's part of Universal's Endless Summer Resort, paired with its sister property, which is Dockside Inn Suites on the other side of Universal Boulevard. From the outside, Surfside's twin towers are wrapped in bold murals with curling waves, sailboats and surfers. The wave-like roof of the Port Cochere draws you towards the entrance. Passing through the doors, the lobby opens into a bright, high-ceiling space filled with natural light from tall windows on both sides. On your left, the reception desks are backed by a wooden feature resembling a breaking wave. The opposite side offers casual lounge seating. Power outlet-equipped communal tables and stools sit nearby. The theming around Surfside is beach and surf inspired, carried through murals and art depicting surfers and waves. Before diving into further details, it's worth showing how Surfside is arranged. The heart of the resort is its surfboard-shaped pool, with two towers stretching on either side. The lobby connects the two towers at the centre, with most amenities housed in Tower 2. Next, we'll take a quick walk through the resort's different amenities so you can get your bearings. On your right when walking through the lobby doors is the resort Starbucks with its full menu of coffees, teas and light snacks. Just off the lobby behind the check-in desk is the Universal Studios store. Alongside standard travel essentials, there's souvenirs and clothing themed to Universal's biggest franchises, including Harry Potter, Jurassic World and Despicable Me. You've also got some Endless Summer Resort exclusive merchandise. Next, we'll head over to Tower 2 before arriving at the game room. A compact but lively space with a variety of arcade machines, claw cranes stocked with Pokemon, SpongeBob, alongside racing simulators including Mario Kart. Guests can test their aim in basketball hoops, battle zombies in The Walking Dead, or try the Jurassic Park shooter. Continuing up Tower 2, we'll come to the fitness centre, where equipment includes treadmills, bikes, ellipticals, rowing machines, and all sorts of strength training equipment. Next, we're going to head to Beach Break Cafe, marked by its neon sign in the lobby, with decorative surfboards on your way in. The seating is split into a few different zones, booth-lined sections with surf artwork, an airy sunroom-style space with big windows and wave mural, and a few semi-enclosed spots. Just beyond, the food court area opens up under a surfboard mural. Service counters are arranged on all sides, each focusing on a different category. The grill leans on burgers ranging from standard cheddar to more dressed up versions like the all-day burger with fried egg. Sandwiches range from ham and cheese croissants to turkey, Italian subs, Caesar wraps and veggie wrap served with chips. Pizza is done in familiar style, cheese, pepperoni and meat lovers, alongside barbecue chicken and veggie. Pastas include chicken Alfredo, shrimp pesto, and build your own options. There's a small selection of plated entrees, including roasted chicken, wings, and quesadillas in chicken, steak, or veggie form. On the lighter side, there's a cold case with prepared salads. Shelves near counters hold snack aisle standards, as well as a small gluten-free section. Unfortunately, I've not had a chance to visit at breakfast, but I will link to the menu in the description. Alongside the seating area is a self-service beverage and condiment station. Here you'll find Coca-Cola freestyle machines, hot coffee and tea dispensers, microwave and toaster, and counter lined with condiments. You can purchase souvenir mugs at Surfside, giving you unlimited refills of Coke freestyles, as well as coffees, teas and hot chocolate. For those staying for more than a few days, it's great value. Surfside's pool area is just steps away from the lobby, where the pathway takes you right up to a bright open-air deck framed by the two towers. The star feature is the surfboard-shaped pool area with the zero-entry section, but stays shallow, about 3.5 feet at its deepest. Plenty of seating to choose from, light blue lounges with small side tables for soaking up the sun, and covered seating areas tucked away for a quieter spot. Just off the deck is the sandbar, the pool's casual refreshment stop. It has beach-themed decor with surfboards overhead. Here you'll find draft beers, frozen cocktails like pina coladas and daiquiris, and a menu of custom cocktails. Next to the bar, there's a ping-pong table for extra entertainment. Beyond the fence is the lagoon, a leftover from the days of Wet n Wild, when it was used for wakeboarding for those that remember. Now it's a peaceful water view with a walking path that curves around for a quiet stroll. Next, I'll cover a quick overview of how you'll get around, starting with the buses. Surfside Inn Suites offers complimentary Universal shuttle buses running every 15 minutes, starting an hour before early park admission and continuing until around 2 AM. The ride to the Universal Parks and City Walk takes only 5 to 10 minutes, with the bus to Epic Universe around 10 to 15 minutes. All Universal Resort guests, including Surfside, get access to early park admission, allowing guests to enter 1 hour before regular opening at Epic Universe and Islands of Adventure, and half an hour earlier at Volcano Bay. Surfside is located on International Drive, which brings some advantages or disadvantages depending on your views of it. East of the resort is a 7-Eleven. You've also got a Walgreens directly across from Surfside, and next to it is a KFC. iDrive is of course filled with a number of popular, though mostly chain restaurants. My budget-friendly favourite picks nearby include Coco Thai, and if you're willing to venture further east in a not-so-nice part of town, you've got Chettinad for some great Indian food. I'll leave a link to my top 10 restaurants guide in the description. There's a couple ways to get on iDrive. There's a gate near the front entrance, however it does lock after 9 PM. The other options, if walking back late, is to go via the parking lot, which has a door to iDrive, or you can just sneak around the side if the doors are locked. Surfside Inn Suites offers 2 room types, standard 2 queen rooms and 2 bedroom suite. We'll start with the suites. These feature a subtle beach-inspired theme, with surfboard between the floor mirror and the main sleeping area, which contains 2 queen beds, each with a cushioned headboard and wall-mounted reading lights. A trunk sits between the beds, unfortunately without any storage. Above the beds, there's abstract surfer artwork, reinforcing the coastal theme. On each side are AC outlets. The beds face a wall-mounted TV above a built-in wooden unit with drawers and an alcove area that functions as a multi-purpose shelf with outlets including USB. On the other side is a picnic table with bench seating. Adjacent is the kitchenette, equipped with sizable mini fridge, microwave, sink, coffee maker. A door leads to a private bedroom with single queen bed, flanked by narrow wall-mounted nightstands with USB, lamps, AC outlets on both sides. This room has its own TV and a closet space hidden behind a curtain. A safe is installed nearby for valuables. There's a split bathroom design. The vanity area features dual sinks, a large mirror with built-in lighting. Behind a separate door, there's the toilet and bathtub shower combo. Moving on now to the standard rooms. This is my footage from Dockside Inn, but the rooms are the same but with warmer colours. The key differences with the standard rooms compared to the 2-bedroom suites are that there's no picnic table or kitchenette, no microwave, and the fridge is smaller. There's a cushioned rattan accent chair that sits in the corner. The closet is near the entrance door opposite the bathroom. This keeps the split layout, but here the vanity features a single sink instead of dual. Surfside Inn Suites belongs to Universal Orlando's Value Inn Suites pricing tier, so it's the cheapest way to take advantage of the key Universal benefits, just not Express Pass. Starting with the location, both endless summer resorts have become more appealing since the opening of Epic Universe, with these resorts now sitting sort of in between the new park and the old complex. Although personally, I think staying on the main complex is the better option, even if with lots of visits to Epic. I did recently review the Stella Resort, which is a walk away from Epic Universe. I'll link to that in the description. As mentioned in my Cabana Bay review a few months ago, whilst Cabana Bay is much closer to the main complex, unless you're ready for the 25-minute walk there and back every day from Cabana Bay, you won't really notice the difference. But of course, if you value the option of walking, Cabana Bay wins there. You can even walk to Sapphire Falls for the water taxi. The Surfside buses are frequent, reliable, and make hopping between all 3 parks easy. If you are pricing up off-site hotels near to Universal with their own free shuttles, remember these are usually one rigid drop-off and pick-up time, so you might end up paying for Ubers a lot of the time. So staying at Surfside saves you the headaches and fees of driving to the parks with the buses. But if you do bring a car, parking is $26 per night, which stings at a value hotel. Disney brought back free parking for resort guests, so this is an area where Universal seriously lags. A quick safety note on International Drive, it can be quite sketchy late at night. On property, both endless summer resorts are very secure with 24/7 security, but just be mindful if you're walking off-site after dark, though I've not run into any issues personally. The flip side of this is that it's quite convenient to have the Walgreens etc. nearby. Surfside is roughly a third of the size of Dockside, and that smaller scale brings some advantages. Shorter check-in lines than Dockside or Cabana Bay, fewer crowds in the lobby, faster Starbucks and food queues, and almost never a line for the shuttle. One minor inconvenience though is that the buses go to Dockside after picking you up from Surfside, which adds a few minutes to the journey. The 2-bedroom suites are the standout at Endless Summer. Huge value for an on-site resort, not something you'll find at Disney's value or moderate hotels. I should point out though that some leaving negative reviews went in expecting 2 bathrooms, similar to the suites found at Art of Animation, but these are 3 times the price. You can get suites at Cabana Bay which are more impressive than the ones at Endless Summer, but a lot more expensive, and most of them are externally accessed. That is one big advantage of Endless Summer, which is that all rooms are accessed by interior corridors, so you're not trekking along exterior walkways in the rain and heat like Cabana Bay, or most Disney value and moderate resorts. A big downside to the rooms at Endless Summer is storage. Limited drawers and hanging space, but the biggest issue by far in staying at Endless Summer is the wafer-thin walls. Expect to hear hallway traffic and TV and music from neighbouring rooms. You might want to pack earplugs or a white noise app if you're a light sleeper. Surfside has the most basic amenity set at Universal, and no lobby bar like you get at Dockside. The surf-inspired decor is pleasant, but feels a small notch below Dockside's look in my personal opinion. The effort with theming doesn't compare well with the kid-friendly stuff at Disney's values. Beach Break Cafe has the slimmest dining variety of any on-site resort at Universal or Disney World. It gets the job done, but the food court is slightly better at Dockside. Pool-wise, Surfside has one surfboard-shaped pool. It's fine for a dip, but it can't compete with Cabana Bay's incredible pool complexes and lazy river. For families who plan to build in pool time or want that resort feel, Cabana Bay offers a lot more. If you can find prices similar, I think it's worth considering the upgrade. Between Surfside and Dockside, I go back and forth. I usually just pick whichever is cheaper. I think if you want regular access to iDrive, I would definitely recommend Surfside over Dockside though. To bring this review to a short conclusion, if you're here mainly for the theme parks and want to save money while still enjoying the perks of staying on site, Surfside is a great option as long as you're fine with a simpler, no-frills stay. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any experiences with this resort you'd like to share in the comments down below. Be sure to check out my other Universal Orlando hotel reviews, along with the rest of my Universal guides. And don't forget to subscribe with the bell so you don't miss out on future videos.